What? What? Was World Trigger legitimately just like a fucking 7 or an 8? Cause what the fuck? Like, excuse me, but I don't remember World Trigger ever being this good. I never remember it being this good. Because, like, I caught up to it earlier this week, and when I did, it was only still around, like, a 6, maybe a high 5 range. But they legitimately fixed, I think, almost every issue with this show. And I don't know how they did it at all. It's shocking to me that, here's the biggest change, was the budget. Don't lie when you come into this episode and say that this looks no different from any other episode, because this looked, it looked as if it was like a completely different studio. Like, I paused halfway through the episode to check Mal and check everywhere else to be like, was this acquired by a different studio? Because Toei did not do that well within the first week or so of World Trigger. So I'm just kind of like, how did they get the budget? It looks so different. And I was watching on Crunchyroll last week, and I was watching on it again, so I'm just like, how in God's name did it look? I don't get it. It's just shocking to me how it looked good. And it's not that it's World Trigger that's looking good, it's the fact that from World Trigger, what we had seen was not all that great. So from it to go from what it looked like, which was like a C or D in like the animation and art department, to like what's essentially like a B plus, it looks just like, it's just a shocker. It looked really good. And oh my gosh, wow. And like even the ground had even a little bit of budget. Like at 710, like yeah, I know I'm picky because I mark out spots in the episode, but whatever. You get the point. Even there's so much more that's detailed, and even the Tryon soldiers looked better. Like, what is going on? I don't know, but Toei, I gotta applaud you. Good job. Although what I have to say is that with the art and animation getting better, I'm not going to deny around like the 5 minute mark to the 10:46 or somewhere around there, shit's really started feeling rushed. And I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't as if I didn't understand what was going on. It was more so the fact that we took out soldiers, now we're over here at these soldiers, now we're over here at these soldiers, now they're all wiped out, and it was just like, wait, did we just really handle this entire predicament in like 45 seconds? When they said that it would take like weeks to do it? Like, I understand the fact that the border is this good, but the fact that it legitimately took like 45 seconds instead of maybe like a minute or two, it was just like, it was jarring. It was extremely jarring to see how rushed that was. And I think that it wasn't really all of the episode that felt this rushed, because for the most part, the episode was pretty well paced, but there were some points in the episode where it did feel rushed. And But what I will say is that there were a lot of long pauses in World Trigger. Like in episode 5, you can see it. In episode, I think, 2 or 3, you could see it. Where it was just like, they were speaking to the audience as if it was like they were retarded. Where it was just like, they were explaining things really slowly. But at least now, they got all of those long pauses out of the way. Like, what I mean is like, in episode 5, which was last week, I watched it like this Wednesday, but there was like that scene where Osamio had to make the decision, and they were just like staring at faces for like a minute and 30 seconds, and I was just like, come on, hurry it up. But now that seems to be fixed too, so that's not an issue anymore either. So they fixed the pacing for the most part. There was a part there, like I said, it was rushed in some cases, or at least I think it was rushed. That's how it felt. But for the most part, the pacing was actually pretty well done. You know, there's still characters that get to develop. You got Jin, who can still develop. He's a really nice character, as I've seen so far, but yeah, you know. Yuma, oh my gosh, she's still funny as hell. I love that kid. But yeah, you know, Chica, her flashback made me think, like with the camera shaking and everything, I was like, are we getting into psychological aspects? Because we didn't see it before, but now it's just as if, like, with Chica kind of like coming on screen, with the whole flashback and everything that happened at the beginning of the episode, it was just like, what is going on? As if like the show had almost took an entirely different approach. But hey, it was really well executed. Even if it was if it was trying to be psychological, okay. If it wasn't, hey, it was a really nice boost. Now the opening in the middle of the episode, that was just weird. But it was nothing to really talk about. It just felt weird. Side effects are going to be an interesting topic. I can't wait to see more on those. Or I feel as if like Osamu's maybe something generic. I'm hoping it's not. But that little segment at the end where it was just like Osamu was talking about the wrong type of side effects, that was something. Going back to the pacing, I forgot. This is the one thing that I wanted to talk about. And I don't know if I should call this good or bad, because I don't think it was necessarily bad. They just never really showed it to us. When Osamu got upgraded to a B rank, I was just like, yes, yes, yes. But then I thought, they never showed us, they never showed us him getting promoted. So, when did this happen? Yeah, although it wasn't really too much of an issue for me, it was just more so like, whoa, 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 when in God's name did he get promoted? I remember at the beginning of the episode, I think, when Jin was like, hey, you want to get promoted when you have the chance. So what I'm assuming is that he just got promoted within that time period. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I don't even know how many days that was afterwards. I don't know if they just like walked up to him, promoted him, or how the heck the promotion got done. I feel as if like I should knock off just a little bit of points on that, but not a lot, because they hinted at him being promoted, but they didn't really show it, and it was just kind of jarring. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment. Deuces!